Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're diving into the latest leaks surrounding the Xiaomi 15 Pro. If you've been keeping up with the buzz, you know that Xiaomi's next big flagship is on the way, and it looks like they're bringing some serious upgrades to the table. We've got details on the design, specs, and potential launch date, so let's get into it. First up, let's talk about the design. The leaks suggest that the Xiaomi 15 Pro will look pretty familiar if you've seen the Xiaomi 14 Pro. They've kept the overall design language similar, but with a few tweaks to make things interesting. One of the most noticeable changes is the rear camera module. It's still a square shape with 3 cameras, but the LED flash has been repositioned, making the whole setup look cleaner. Even though the phone might pack a larger 6000 mAh battery, it's expected to be lighter than the previous model, which is great for those of you who are tired of bulky phones. When it comes to colors, it seems Xiaomi is sticking to some classic options. The 15 Pro is rumored to come in black, white, and silver, which are always solid choices. But if you're looking for something more premium, there's talk of a titanium edition too, which could really elevate the phone's look and feel. Now, let's dive into the specs because this is where things get exciting. Under the hood, the Xiaomi 15 Pro is expected to feature the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 chipset, which is the latest and greatest from Qualcomm. This should provide a major boost in performance, especially for gaming, multitasking, and overall speed. And paired with up to 16 GB of RAM, this phone is going to be a powerhouse. There's also going to be a massive 1 TB of storage available, so if you're someone who likes to store tons of apps, videos, or high-res photos, you'll have all the space you need. Speaking of photos, the camera setup on this phone is shaping up to be pretty impressive. Xiaomi is once again partnering with Leica, so you know the camera quality is going to be top-notch. The main camera is rumored to be a 50 megapixels Light Fusion 900 series sensor, which should capture some incredible detail and color. Alongside that, there's a 50 megapixels ultra-wide lens and a new 50 megapixels telephoto lens that doubles as a macro camera. So whether you're shooting landscapes, portraits, or close-ups, the Xiaomi 15 Pro is going to have you covered. And for selfies, there's a 32 megapixels front camera, so you'll be looking sharp in all your social media posts. But it's not just the camera and performance that are getting upgrades. Xiaomi is also packing in some cool features that should make the 15 Pro even more appealing. You'll get an in-display fingerprint sensor, stereo speakers for better audio, and an IP68 rating, which means the phone will be water and dust resistant. Plus, Xiaomi is introducing HyperOS 2.0, which should make the software experience smoother and more user-friendly. And if you're thinking long-term, the phone is rumored to come with up to 5 years of Android updates, which is pretty generous. Another big feature that's been teased is satellite connectivity. This is supposed to be available on the titanium edition of the phone, and it's designed to let you stay connected even in areas where there's no regular cellular service. It's not something most of us will use every day, but it could be a lifesaver if you're ever in a remote area and need to make an emergency call. As for battery life, the Xiaomi 15 Pro is expected to pack a huge 6000 mAh battery, which should easily last you through a day of heavy use. And when you do need to charge it, you've got plenty of options. The phone is rumored to support 90W wired charging, 80W wireless charging, and even 10W reverse wireless charging. So whether you're in a rush and need a quick boost or want to top up wirelessly, Xiaomi's got you covered. Now, when can we expect this phone to drop? According to a leaked poster, the Xiaomi 15 series could be launching on October 23rd road. That's not too far off, so we could be seeing an official announcement any day now. There's also been some chatter about the new Qualcomm chipset being named Snapdragon 8 Elite instead of Snapdragon 8 Gen 4, but Xiaomi hasn't confirmed that yet. Either way, we know this phone is going to be powered by one of the fastest processors out there. Xiaomi's been on a roll lately, and it's no surprise they're pushing out a device like this. They've recently overtaken Apple to become the second largest smartphone manufacturer in the world, which is a huge achievement. A lot of their success has come from offering great value for money, especially with their Redmi series, which has been super popular in places like India. But the Xiaomi 15 Pro is clearly aimed at the premium market, and with these specs and features, it's going to be a serious contender against the likes of Samsung and Apple's top-end phones. In summary, The Xiaomi 15 Pro is shaping up to be one of the most exciting smartphones of the year. With a familiar but refined design, powerful Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 processor, a versatile Leica camera system, and tons of high-end features like satellite connectivity and reverse wireless charging, this phone is going to check a lot of boxes for tech enthusiasts. And with the possibility of a launch later this month, we won't have to wait long to see it in action. Xiaomi 15 Pro specifications. Display: 6.78-inch 2K curved AMOLED with a smooth 120Hz refresh rate. Processor: powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4. RAM: up to 16 GB, making it great for multitasking. Storage: up to 1 TB, giving you plenty of space for apps, media, and more. Rear cameras: 50 megapixels primary camera, 50 megapixels ultra-wide camera, and a telephoto lens for zoom. Front camera: 32 megapixels, perfect for high-quality selfies. Battery: massive 6000 mAh capacity with 90W wired and 80W wireless charging. Operating system: HyperOS 2 based on Android 15 for the latest software experience. The upcoming Xiaomi 15 Pro is set to raise the bar with its top-tier design, performance, and camera capabilities. It's definitely one to keep an eye on as its release approaches. Bootloader unlocking news for Xiaomi devices. In other news, Xiaomi is reportedly planning to stop allowing bootloader unlocking for its global devices. This change could make it more difficult for users to install custom ROMs, like the Pixel experience, that offer a near-stock Android experience. It's worth noting that Xiaomi has already shut down this feature in China. If this change goes global, there won't be an official way to unlock the bootloader on Xiaomi's international smartphones. While some users may find alternative, more complex ways to do it, it won't be as simple as before. Interestingly, since Xiaomi's new HyperOS is more refined than the previous MIUI, fewer people might feel the need to unlock the bootloader. However, this could be a challenge for developers who need root access to tweak their devices or create custom mods. According to rumors from a reliable source, at Chunvan 8888, this restriction might roll out globally next year, possibly with the HyperOS 2.0 update. But keep in mind that this is not yet confirmed by Xiaomi, so we'll have to wait for an official announcement. What do you think about these changes? Let me know in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates. See you next time. Goodbye.